Sup guys, we're team
Inverted Oreo.
I'm Katie.
I'm Dorian.
And I'm Jace.
Let's get started. Notice the intro music when I open the program. Nice greeting for the user there. Each sample button actually holds a music file, so if I were to select the song Dynamite, the sample button would turn green. Each of this 3x3 sample button sample array holds a music file and will turn green at the selected sample. To interact with the sample, simply select sample 1 on the drop-down menu here, and sample 1 plays. We can pause it, we can resume it, pause again and resume, and we can stop it. If I want to select a different song, I could say go sample 5 for example, go down and select Road. I can open Road, and sample 5 turns green to indicate to the user that's been selected. So again, I can play sample 5 by selecting sample 5 from the drop-down menu, hit play, pause, resume, stop. If I want to play both samples at the same time, I can simply hit the play all button. They can all be paused and all be resumed, and all be paused again, and I can stop them. If I want to, and we have more features here, I can select the left mono to play the left mono of sample 5. Notice sample 5 is selected in the drop-down menu. Notice the difference in the tone of sample 5. I can stop that. Select mono right. Another change in tone, and to turn back to normal, simply select stereo. Okay. Over here we have the editor where we can edit our desired sample. So to load a song into the editor, let's load Dynamite. And Dynamite will be loaded into the editor, indicated by the graph here. This graph tells the user that a song has been loaded into the editor. If I want to switch it to Road, I can simply select sample 5 and hit the editor load button. And again, the graph changes. My friend here will show you how to use the editor now.
Alright, Jace here. I'm going to show you guys some cool features on our editor to play around with some of our audio files. So Dorian already loaded Road into the editor, and the first thing we're going to do is play with crop. So go over and turn crop on, and this allows the user to interact with the two different sliders. So the first slider is our end slider, indicating the ending point of the song, and then we have our starting slider, so where the song is going to begin. If you press preview edit, you can hear this crop. So it plays a very short portion of the song. If you turn crop off, the whole song will play from its true beginning to its true end, so these sliders are then null. So the song will go all the way to its end. Another cool feature is if you accidentally turn crop on and you accidentally put the starting slider past the ending slider, an error dialog will come up signifying your mistake. So what we're going to do is leave crop on, and we're going to do a pretty small cropping in order to demonstrate tone control. So now we're going to turn tone control onto high pass and do preview edit. And that plays a song in high pass. Now we can try low pass. And we did a short crop because sometimes it takes a while for the tone control to load as a for loop is being executed for many different loops, so it's a good idea to do a small crop when you're trying that. Now turn crop off, turn tone control back to normal, play around with some of the other effects so we can reverse the song if we want to. There's the song is playing in reverse. We can also make the song echo. Let's turn reverse back to normal. So now an echo is following the song. We can also remove the vocals. So there the vocals are virtually eliminated. Another thing we can do is actually play around with the delay. So this editor box allows the user to change the degree by which the song is delayed. So let's enter in a large value, say 10,000. Go around and press preview edit. And now you notice the song has a slight delay to it. And if you return the delay panel back to 0, the normal song will be played. Stop that. Now I'll play around with the fade feature. So fade time allows the user to enter a value in seconds. So let's do 3 seconds and fade in. So the song should increase in volume for 3 seconds and then cease to play. And now we can do fade out, and just for fun we can change the time. And now the song should decrease in volume for 4 seconds. We'll turn fade off, and now we'll play around with some of the speed sliders. So in order to avoid hard coding in amount to increase the song by, we actually use sliders. So the farther you move the song, the faster it will be played. And we can return this back to its normal version, and now we can do slow. So the farther you move it, the slower the song played. So here we'll be playing the song a little bit slower. And so now we're going to apply multiple effects to one audio file to show you guys that you can do that. So just for fun, let's put the song in reverse, let's echo it, let's take off the vocals, and let's crop it too. So I'll go from here to the starting point here. If we preview that edit, now what you can actually do is save this as a .wav file. So let's call this jace.wav. And if you'll save it, this song has actually been saved into the archive. So you can click on sample 8 and you can find jace.wav right there. Open it up, signify you're working with sample 8, and you can actually play that. And even if you want to load that new sample into the editor, you can click editor load and notice the graph changes. Alright, so now Katie's going to take over to explain some of our cool effects.
Hey guys, so we have a couple extra features we want to show you. To start, we have the tone generator. With the tone generator, you're able to choose a wave that you want to to choose a wave. So you could do sine, triangle, square, sawtooth. So let's say we do square. You can pick an amplitude for your wave, 1, a frequency, let's say 30, and then a duration, so 3 seconds. And then when you hit play, it'll play. Not always the nicest sound, but it'll play. And then it'll show a graph of your tone right here. Let's just try one more real quick. Let's do sine wave, and then keep 1. Let's change this to 440, which is an A for all you music people. And that sounds a little better. If you do get a color block for your graph, just know that it's because the frequency is so high that all the lines are really close together, and it just displays as one solid color. Okay, next we're moving on, and we have the recorder. So here you can pick a time in seconds, so let's say 3, and then hit record, and then I'm talking and it's recording me, and then when it finishes recording, it'll show up on a graph right here. You can play it back, and then I'm talking and it's recording me. And then you can save it as a .wav, just like Jace did with his other file. So kate.wav, and save, and it'll appear just like it did in the folder before. Next we have the metronome. Here you can pick a time signature, so let's say 4/4, pick a speed, so fast, and the number of cycles you want to run through, so let's just do 2, and then play. And then it'll keep time for you. And lastly, we have the piano feature. This is like a two octave piano starting at middle C up to B5, and it's fully functional. You can play a scale. And you can play a jingle, do whatever you want. If you have a touch screen, you might be able to do some crazy things on it. And that's the last of the features we have to show you. So thank you for watching our video. Happy to have you here.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Yeah, see ya.